Keisha Nobles, and I am here to let you guys know about my non-profit organization that I'm starting. It is called No One Left Behind. And I also want to give a shout out to Lester for designing my logo. He did really good, and you guys should go check him out as well. A lot of people know, but not everybody know that I had bone cancer. I found out I had bone cancer in February, March time in 2019. The reason how I even figured that I had bone cancer was because my leg was in so much pain and that I couldn't even go to work, and that's how I ended up in the hospital, and I ended up doing all these different tests, running tests and things of that nature, and they found a mass. So with the background of me dealing with bone cancer, I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot, and a lot of people have helped me doing different things, but it's also some things that I see that can be improved because a lot of people don't know about bone cancer or take other cancer serious. Well, not necessarily saying they don't take it serious, but other cancers are boasted more or been around longer than cancer that's rare. So I'm here to raise awareness. I'm going to advocate for people who can't speak, and I'm here to raise awareness for all the bone cancer individuals who are going through bone cancer. In my organization, I'm going to have events and things of that nature of my nonprofit, and you'll be able to donate as well to help different families that are battling the bone cancer disease. I will be doing things like making sure they have room and board, make sure their treatment, transportations, and things of that nature when they are going to find out or get treatment, or if they don't have the help. Some people don't have help or have the support that I have had to help them get through the battling of that bad disease. So I am here to help everyone that is battling bone cancer. So let's just start from the beginning of everything. So I was in Huntsville getting my master's in planted soil science, and I was working at Topgolf and Coles. I was supposed to go to work this day, but I couldn't go to work and perform my best because of the simple fact that I had so much pain in my left leg. I went to the hospital twice. You understand? Twice. In Huntsville. I went to Crestwood Hospital the first time, and then I went to Huntsville Hospital where they were able to do CT scans to figure out that I did have a mass. And when I tell y'all that mass was so big, I'm gonna show y'all later about the mass. So once they did my biopsy, they figured out that it was bone cancer, and then I was transferred over to, in Huntsville, I was given oncologists in Huntsville, and they referred me to Dr. Schwartz that's in Vanderbilt, and that's who performed all my surgeries. I have had 32 surgeries dealing with this disease. And that's just in the span of 5 years. From 2019 to 2023, I've had 32 surgeries. And when I say the amount of surgeries I've had, I couldn't believe in myself that I've actually been through something like that. I couldn't believe I had cancer. Or I couldn't believe I had to go through or even be in that predicament that I had cancer. I'm gonna tell y'all how I think I got cancer and how it happened later on. So we went and did different testing to see which stage of cancer I was in. I was in stage 2 cancer, so I caught it pretty early. At that point, the only thing I needed to do at that moment was to have surgery. And I'm thinking all I had to do was have surgery, get the tumor removed, and I'll be fine. They asked me, did I want to do radiation and chemo? Of course, y'all know I said no, because I'm like, just do the surgery, take it out, and I'm gone. Because chemo was a no, because I'm not cue ball, and radiation, fried. It'll fry you. So I ended up doing the surgery. I had the surgery, and I was actually back in 6 months. I recovered in 6 months. Everything was fine. I didn't really have much feeling in my left leg as much, but it was still there. So once I had my surgery, I ended up moving to Birmingham with my aunt, where I went and got a job at Ardent Preschool and Daycare, where I was a preschool and kindergarten teacher for a year. And in the midst of me working and getting my life back together and starting over, I got a phone call at work. My doctor called me and told me that they did find another mass in the same spot. It wasn't necessarily in the same spot, but it was from the entry and the start of that first tumor that I had. And that kind of devastated me a little bit, because I'm thinking I'm over it, and I had to put it behind me. I was able to put everything behind me, but now I gotta go through it again. And when I tell y'all the second time was worse than the first time, because the second time I went through the ringer. It was a lot. I had so many different surgeries. I ended up having a colostomy bag. I was really mean to my family. I was really mean to people around me. I was being really, really mean. I was really, really mean. And I do want to apologize to anybody that see this. I'm sorry if I was mean to you because I was dealing with cancer. I had no choice. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. So I'm sorry if I was mean to you. But anyway, I'm not going to say my mental health was low because it was good because I always had to tell myself that I have to keep going and be strong because it could be way worse. That was always my mom. It could be way worse. My uncle always told me, girl, it could be way worse. Or it could be something you could have died or whatever of the nature. So I always keep my high spirits and my giggly self. I've never changed from the moment that I found out I was cancer. I have still been Keta, the same old bubbly, funny, laughing, talking smack Keta. I'm still the same old girl with my cancer. And most people be like, I didn't even know you was dealing with that. Like, you wouldn't even know because I don't look like what I've been through. So it's just made me humble myself a lot, I can say. And I have worked on my attitude and got better with my attitude. I'm just a better person, honestly. It kind of humbled me. And I feel like I needed, I'm not going to say I needed to have cancer or anything like that, but I feel like it came at a time where I was go, and I wasn't really taking the steps back to actually see what's going on. So when the Lord sit you down, he will sit you down. I did the proton radiation treatment in Birmingham. And this was a different treatment. It was something new that they was trying out. They got this brand new machine and they wanted to try it out. Sign me up because I'm going. I need it. The proton, I'm not gonna lie, it burn you. It's gonna burn you. It burnt me so good. It burned me like a good hot dog that was on the grill. You know the good kind? The black kind? That's how my body was looking. Burnt and black. I couldn't even sit on my butt. I had to lay on my stomach. And my mom had to rub some ointment on me and stuff. Y'all, that was the worst. That radiation fried me like a piece of chicken. And I don't even recommend radiation. Just do the chemo. Your hair grow back. That radiation gonna fry you. I don't recommend that to nobody. But I had to do 9 weeks of radiation in Birmingham. And that's where I was introduced to this organization called Red Mountain Grace. And they helped me get rooming. They helped me get like room and board and things of that nature that was close to my treatment center. And I was able to stay in the apartment as long as I needed to for my treatments. So that kind of inspired me to be like, dang, I want to do that or whatever. I want to do that, bring that to my city. I want to be able to help different bone cancer people in my city because I feel that bone cancer is something that's very rarely spoke about because it's so rare. But now that it's coming up and that I'm dealing with it and I see it more, it's like, oh my God, it's really not enough treatments, enough research, or the doctor's not sure how to deal with it because you have different people coming in about different things and the doctors are just pushing them away or brushing it off or just telling them to take this pain medicine. I feel like no one is really taking the disease as serious until it's here and now it's treatment time and now it's the last little bit. And what can you do now? It's over. You're about to die. I just feel we need more research and to do more to figure out how can we prevent and different preventions of bone cancer. Now I'm going to go through and ask 5 questions that I accumulated from having bone cancer and different people have asked me and I have created 5 different questions for you guys.
What is bone cancer?
Bone cancer is a mass of unusual cells that is growing on a bone. The tumors can be up to the size of a cantaloupe or a watermelon when you have this cancer. And also the bone cancer can come from other cancers that's in your body but not all the time. And also it comes from an injury that was never cured or taken care of, like a broken bone that tried to heal itself in nature, and then it creates a tumor and it creates these cancerous cells inside of the tumor. Some different symptoms of bone cancer may include fatigue, fever, weight loss, anemia, and nausea. And sometimes there's no symptoms of the tumor and you don't know what's going on. So you do have to go to the doctor and actually get different tests, different CTs, biopsies, and different things ran up for you.
How did you find out you had bone cancer?
I found out I had bone cancer because I went to the hospital for leg pain. I only went in for leg pain and I came out with a mass the size of a cantaloupe. I'm gonna show y'all the cantaloupe. Y'all wanna see it? Just 1 second. Somebody gotta get the cantaloupe. This is the cantaloupe. That's my pelvic bone. And this right here is the mass that was on my pelvic bone that had to be removed. My doctor said it was the size of a cantaloupe. And it really is the size of a cantaloupe. stage 2, and I caught it really early. That's really good. So if you catch it early, you can catch it. Oh, thank you.
Cocktail. How did you get bone cancer?
You don't get turned. But no, I'm just playing. So I really was young and turned when I got this. I went and got one of my friends, her little cousin, it was her birthday. We went and got her drunk. We was drinking Crown Apple. Don't drink that Crown Apple. That is the devil's nectar. Don't drink it. I was on that Crown Apple, and I had told my friend, I feel like we shouldn't have drove something, but she's like, girl, I'm good, we can do it, let's go. And I only lived down the street from my friend, so it was literally down the street. In the midst of us going down the street, we flipped that car. Flipped that car about 4 times, and when it landed, I landed on my left side really, really hard, and I'm guessing that I cracked my pelvic area, but I never went to the hospital about it. So I literally cracked my pelvic area, and I never went to the hospital, and that tumor was growing for 2 years. So yeah, don't drink and drive, kids, and don't drink Crown Apple.
What is No Bone Left Behind?
No Bone Left Behind is a non-profit organization that provides comprehensive assistance to individuals battling bone cancer. We address key issues such as transportation, housing, mental health, advocacy, and awareness to the bone cancer disease.
Why was the organization created?
I created this organization because I want to help. I honestly want to help more cancer patients. I want to do more in the community. I want to bring awareness to bone cancer because it's many cancers. It's plenty different cancers that is going on. I want to bring more awareness to bone cancer, more research, things of that nature. I want to I'm going to advocate to the public for public policies to support bone cancer research, treatment, accessibility, and also prevention strategies, and help educate the public and the healthcare professionals about different signs, symptoms, and treatments of bone cancer that can ensure early detection and better outcomes for different patients. And also for nobody to ever feel left behind. Because our bones be feeling left behind. Those are all the questions that I have. If you do have any more questions, you can also follow me on YouTube where I will be, well, once you guys see this, it's going to be on YouTube. So you can follow us on the YouTube at No Bone Left Behind, also on Instagram as No Bone Left Behind, and also on Facebook at No Bone Left Behind. So get with me and you can ask all the questions you need. We'll be dropping the website soon, so hold your horses, we'll get that to you. So thank everyone for listening.